Yo, guys, what's going on? Hello, and welcome.
What's up?
Welcome
What's going on,
to
dudes?
another Winter House Gaming podcast. That's right,
Another
Wholesome.
Winter House Gaming.
Another one. It's like the last one, but different.
Yeah, exactly. It's slightly different because I'm going to say Sheboygan. I didn't.
It's slightly different because I'm drinking Bird Dog whiskey this week.
Bird
instead
Dog
of
whiskey.
Jack Daniels.
Dude, that
whiskey.
sounds like a real man's drink. I'm not gonna lie.
Slightly different because I'm
Tastes like a real
drinking
man's
a
drink.
strawberry dream.
A strawberry dream. That's funny. Can you do me a favor and just real quick explain what you're drinking? Because you told me about it, but
My brain like completely fogged
Right.
over like as you were
Right.
saying it.
So this is a drink that I first tried at QC3 like forever ago, and they don't really ever sell it up here because it's a New York beer.
yep.
Mm.
And I was in Hannaford's today, and I was just like strolling by, and I was like, no shit. So I picked up a 4-pack of it. But what it is it's a strawberry milkshake IPA.
A
So
strawberry milkshake IPA.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
brewed with real strawberries, vanilla, and obviously the typical stuff you put in an IPA. But it is excellent.
I'm gonna
Like-
hold this face until I start figuring out like why.
You're not a beer guy, though.
Like I love both of those things separately. Strawberry milkshakes,
exactly.
amazing. A good IPA's. Give me Coppertail Free Dive 100 times out of 100. I'm gonna fucking
It's like I
make
like all
love
of
to you. That's all it takes. If you want me to have is sex with you immediately, or if you want me to not have sex with you, whatever it is that you
Well,
want me to do,
It's funny
just
because
give me a
that's-
Coppertail Free Dive,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, I am
it's
at your
funny
command.
because you might have some in the mail soon.
he's just gonna be like, I don't care, you need to try it. It's one of those things that you wish.
All right.
It's one of those things like, let's take Moxie for instance. Okay, you know
Oh,
where to
Moxie.
find it. You wish it was around, but once it's around, you know where to find it. You'd be like, I'm never really gonna drink it. I just know that I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those things like you feel good knowing that it's there, even though you don't really care to
Right.
Exactly.
partake.
James, thank you very much for the 10 stars. I appreciate that. 4-week streak. He just got Dying Light. He's going to prepare for the number 2. Oh, yeah, buddy.
And that actually segues into not necessarily the first story because we have many.
Well, first
Lists
thing,
of
I
stories
prepared for number 2 by installing a bidet on my toilet, and this is one of the best choices I ever made in my life. I just gotta say,
Richard
it's-
has one too.
dude, those things are great. I mean, especially if you're a particularly hairy person, which I
Not
am.
just my face. Everything else.
I definitely
Bald.
am.
Yeah, if you are particularly have a certain follicle situation going on, then the bidet's magical. It's
get
hard
it.
to go back to not using a bidet once you've had one. That's how I prepare for number 2. Kelly, how do you prepare for number 2?
Well, we prepared for number 2 by watching the update video posted by Dying Light's developers.
Oh, yes.
And it featured a bunch of clips of fans like writing angry basically comments to them about like, when the hell is Dying Light 2 gonna be a thing? Is it canceled? Blah blah blah. And they ended off by showing some new gameplay, which is really cool. And then
Calm down.
saying
It's going to
that-
show up. Don't destroy the game
Yeah.
before it's released.
Yeah, calm down.
please.
For real.
There's a lot that goes into it, but they did confirm that it is in fact coming this year. We don't know when,
Oh,
but obviously we'll get more information later.
This
But it
year.
is coming this year.
Very cool. Very
Okay.
cool. Now,
okay.
that's a question for you, Eric, real quick. And we'll get more into that again. What is to...
Is it about the bidet?
Nope.
Okay.
Put up your right hand like this. What's behind your right hand? Okay, down,
there's a
down,
bunch of stuff.
down, right there. What's that?
That's the Catherine full body.
Oh, I don't think I've seen the front cover of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's
Yeah.
old, man. That's been here since forever.
Okay.
The only thing here that's new, and I know Kelly's got one of these too, the Persona 5 Strikers Steelbook.
Oh, that's what he was playing today. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's
It looked like Mortal
it
Kombat
sucks, like-
with anime. It did. It looked just like this fighting stuff. Oh, just this fighting stuff. He was fighting a bird.
I was
Butterfly.
fighting.
Yeah, so
Mothman.
I was playing Stardew Valley, and because it had a sword in it, I'm just like, this is literally Dark Souls.
Literally Dark
it's the
Souls.
exact same
Yeah.
thing. It's like,
All right, all right,
by that
you got
logic.
me.
Souls?
You got me. You got me. It was just
Yeah, no,
really
it's-
fast fighting sequences, and it just reminded me of Mortal Kombat.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
It was
Alright.
there was chaos. I only
It's
watched it for
definitely
no,
one
it
way
second.
sucks.
to-
Like
to describe it.
I haven't had much time to game or look at games or do anything
Boo.
gaming related at all lately. So yeah, like I got Strikers day one, and I've played like 2 hours of it. Like
Dude,
most of my
I've-
gaming lately, because I have like such little time to game lately.
I've
just
barely
been-
put 18 hours into it, and like it's here and there. I can't really sit down and play it for
Yeah.
a good solid, 4 or 5 hours at a time. It's like just an hour, 2 hours at
Yeah.
a time.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just I've just been playing like rhythm games, just because they're so easy to pick up and play for a few minutes and put down. So
I have
and
to
of course,
do-
Beat Saber.
I have to put
And then,
more songs like in Beat Saber, and I might need your help to figure out how to do that. I assume it's
I
just a
got you.
program.
I don't know much about Beat Saber. No, just kidding.
What's Beat
But,
Saber?
I imagine it's
Yeah,
either
right.
another
And-
software you need, or B, you just pop a bunch of files in another folder.
Yes and yes.
Perfect. I can do that.
You're pretty much you're pretty much right on the right.
That's
track
because
for
that's
that.
all software is. It's just
Yeah. Yeah, no, of course I've been playing Beat Saber, which the 4th OST dropped today for it. So that's cool. That they dropped like 4 new tracks for it. That's
Oh, now
nice.
you got to master them.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
He goes, I will. I will.
Damn right I will.
Dylan's actually
And,
out in the living room playing that right now.
Oh yeah. Tell him I'll kick his ass.
Beat Saber. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Play
I
expert
think
plus or bust.
you
Get
would
the
because
fuck
he only
outta
plays it when he's here, and he only plays it for a few minutes, and then he turns over to hot stuff. No, not hot stuff.
here. Oh, nice. But yeah, no, I've been playing. Of course, I've been playing Beat Saber, and then I've been playing Hatsune Miku Project Diva Mega Mix on the Switch.
God, that sounds like a really cool porn.
I mean, it may as well be.
Sounds like a really cool porn.
I mean, it's filled with anime girls.
Yeah.
And
They have titties.
hey, you know,
Dude,
anime
titties.
waifus, solid rrhythm gameplay.
that's right.
What's not to love? It's
Exactly.
great.
Exactly. Okay, so going back to what you were saying, Kelly. Let's elaborate on that a little more. Right before we started going off on the tangent.
Yeah, so it's been a long time since last year when
A
Dying
whole
Light
year?
2 went on hiatus. Yeah, it's been almost a whole year now since we've even heard anything, and people were getting impatient, and that's kind of what led up to this new announcement.
The anger. Yeah, it's the
Anger.
gaming anger.
The
They're
anger,
getting
the
impatient. They
anticipation.
want all this stuff. You know what? I'm a little upset about the whole Far Cry 6 thing, but I'm not getting mad about it.
Well, we know that
shouldn't.
it's coming out this year.
Yeah,
But
I'm
when?
not worried about
When?
it.
Even
Yeah.
if you don't know what fucking year it's coming out, like, I mean, you know, obviously I have a very specific reason for being excited about Beyond Good and Evil 2, but it's still so far up in the air that like it could
Right.
be out next year, it could be out in fucking 2028, and I don't really care. Like I'm
Right.
whenever it comes out, just as long as it comes out before I die,
This is what it
that's
is.
pretty much like
Sorry,
You know,
Eric.
right.
Not happening.
and at this rate, who knows if it is.
Deathbed and then it
But,
moves on. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
like I'd rather them take their time and just make a rock solid fucking game.
Yep.
Than
You know what I call it now?
Put out the Avengers or something.
exactly that
Oh,
concept. You know what I
yeah.
call that
Yeah.
concept? The Valheim treatment.
Like there you go.
Make a solid game, great mechanics, the building works, the multiplayer works, the servers all work, everything just works in that game, and then release it. And it's
Yep.
even in early access. I have no clue why it's even in early access. They should have just put that game out as is, and then all these other areas that are kind of like vacant that they're working on, empty them out in DLCs. But, it's okay. But yeah, I call it the Valheim treatment. Make it flawless on day one, and then work on it from there if you need to.
Take your time.
Take your
Just
time.
Make a fucking
Yeah, there's
good-ass
no
game.
reason to rush anything, especially
Don't
if
be
you
an
want
asshole.
it to have quality.
Yeah.
and you want people to play it for years to come. There's no reason to rush it out the door.
That first impression is so important to like the longevity of a game and its overall reception. Like, you can patch it into a good game, sure. Like, I mean, you know, Destiny was kind of anemic at first, but was patched into a very respectable game. No Man's Sky was
same issue
when it first came out, and again has been patched into an incredibly respectable game. But at the same time, they're still like tainted by that first impression. Like the overwhelming majority of gamers still like look at it and just go, I guess Destiny to a lesser extent, but like No Man's Sky or something still has that stigma about it. Like, oh god, that game.
Well, I mean,
it was so hyped up and never lived up to it. Whatever, it sucks.
They lose,
even though they might love the game that it became.
Right.
They lose trust in the developers. Look at the case with CD Projekt Red. A lot of people have lost trust in them because of what happened with Cyberpunk, and that's what happens if games rush out the door when there's so many different games people can play these days.
Yeah, but the damage has already been done.
It has been.
The damage to their reputation is irreparable. No matter how much backpilling they do, the game is going to be amazing once they're done patching it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that it's going to be great. But it's the fact that it was released in a very far from great state.
Exactly.
And CD Projekt Red just like, you know, literally just pulled the wool over people's eyes, not letting them see the gameplay footage on consoles and all that stuff.
Watch this, motherfuckers.
And you know,
you're like,
basically blatantly lied to the consumer's face. And I mean, the damage has already been done. No matter how great the game becomes.
Yeah, and they're watching like the gaming
stigma will always be there.
Right, and the gameplay's from like a 3090 with full ray tracing, DLSS, and all that shit. It's like, we already know that you can make cool cartoons. Cut the shit, man.
Right.
What are you gonna do though? Did you want to elaborate any more on that whole situation?
That's basically all I got on Dying Light. But in more Sony-centric news, we basically got a first look at the hand devices for the PSVR for PS5.
Very cool. And they looked okay, so they kind of, it's, how do you explain that style?
We can say for one thing that they're not using the PlayStation Move things anymore.
No, they're going away from it.
Thank God.
It looks a little bit like the Rift ones, but it has like an extra like
it's like
bigger.
An extra orb around.
It looks like a circle, but it's not.
Yeah, well, whereas like the Rift ones, like the circle kind of like goes around like just the top of the controller. This one goes from like the top and goes around to like the bottom of the other side, so it wraps completely around your hand.
Right, in two different directions.
Yeah, and granted, I literally just saw the picture of it on Amazon, not on Amazon, on Instagram, before like we started the podcast, so I wasn't able to like dive into the details or whatever. But from the looks of it, I'd imagine it has like pretty extensive like hand tracking.
That's actually what I was about to say, Eric.
Yeah,
it's inside-outside tracking, right?
So when you stick your hand in, and this sounds really bad.
No, go
please. Good. You keep going. So basically what you were explaining,
I'm ready for you.
The circle that goes around your hand, that literally is what tracks your hand movement. And I was watching them explain it, but it can track all 5 fingers in extensive detail.
That's badass.
I knew a girl like that one time.
So if you
extensive detail.
So if we're playing VR chat and I come up to you and I want to just finger blast the shit out of you, it will in painfully flawless detail.
Yeah, exactly.
Every bit of that motion. That's quality.
The inside-outside tracking is very important. I've learned that from going from the Rift 1 to the Rift 2.
I think.
And it's
for console VR, this is about as high of a step up from what they last did to what they're doing.
I was going to say, nobody else is doing it, so they definitely have the podium.
I mean,
if they're trying to
no other.
The problem is you're going to pick one big problem I have with the PlayStation VR thing, and it's just a common problem across the board when you're talking about console to PC anyway, is you'll pay the $60 price tag for games that definitely should not be $60 for VR, PSVR.
Yeah.
So I really hope that we get some AAA style titles for VR. Like Project, Alex was absolutely to me AAA title. That was like, that's a fantastic game. I want that type of experience to cross over to console, and I believe it will. I do believe it will.
Right, for sure. I mean, there are already some like pretty big experiences on PlayStation VR, but still, with PlayStation VR, really the biggest issue wasn't even so much the software, because it did have good games on it.
It was the hardware, man. The hardware was the limiting factor.
And I mean, granted, it was necessary for it to come out like when it did, because of the fact that the PlayStation VR was the biggest, I think, factor in VR kind of becoming as big as it is now, because it was the most accessible headset when it came out. So, like, granted, it has its faults and stuff like that, and they haven't updated it in the past 5 years since it's come out.
Right. But I could never get the Move controllers to work.
Yeah.
When
they just don't work very well.
They can work well.
When
I learned
connected.
while I was like, when I was when I was really getting into getting platinuming Beat Saber, of course you need the tracking to be spot on while you're playing that, because you're moving your hands very fast and you need it to be accurate.
Exactly.
With the PlayStation VR, with the Move can be incredibly accurate as long as the lighting in your room is proper. Like, you need to have your room not only well lit, but evenly lit.
Exactly.
Like, if there's any hot spots on your wall,
okay, same thing with the
catching,
Rift one with all the sensors.
Yep, that fucks any hot spots lighting wise, or dark spots will fuck with your tracking.
Yep.
And that's what makes shit like your hand just kind of flying off into space happen.
Exactly.
But if you figure out your lighting to where, the whole room is just very evenly lit, but evenly lit, and your camera is set up to where it can capture you in any
no blinking LEDs anywhere. Don't do that when you're playing PS with the
exactly.
Moves.
If
you're telling me that I shouldn't have strobe lights going while I'm trying to do VR?
If you do that, the Move controllers actually hold up surprisingly well. But still, it's the amount of steps that you have to go through to make that happen, to make it a good experience.
Same thing with the Rift one, man.
Shit like
Nightmare.
whereas like there's shit like the Quest 2 out right now, and I got my wife the Quest 2 for Christmas. Of course, it's one of those situations, I bought her the Quest 2 for Christmas, but I'm the one that's put in about 300 hours into playing it, and she's barely touched it. But no, like, that thing's fucking amazing. Like, it's just, you put it on your head, the hand trackers just work. You just, set up your play area. It does everything it needs to do. And I installed SideQuest on it, and like, when I'm streaming Beat Saber and stuff like that, I'm streaming it from my PC. I'm playing it wirelessly. Yeah. Like, my PC is handling the game, my PC is handling the stream, all that. And my headset is just wirelessly playing the game across Wi-Fi. And I almost never have any stutters, any hiccups, anything. It's incredible.
Yeah, they put the Steam Deck device into the headset.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. I still have one of those.
It's fucking phenomenal.
I don't know
why.
And
but yeah, like, just like the contrast between how well that works and how seamless the Quest 2 is in every regard, compared to how clunky and cumbersome it is to get a good experience out of the PlayStation VR. Like, I really hope Sony's looking at the Quest 2 and all the things that's doing right, and be like, okay, we need all of that tech and more in the next PlayStation VR. And I'm there for it.
They need better screens, better controllers. I think they're going to do fine. They're making so much damn money right now. They're going to be fine with this PS5 crap going on.
They're going to be okay.
Let's say hi to Matt Nichols. He says here at the right time. Yes, absolutely, buddy.
Howdy.
Nils says I got beer, chips, and I finally made the podcast. Say something funny. Okay, rubber baby buggy bumper. I can't say it very fast.
Baby buggy bumper.
It's fun to say. And it
rubber
makes you
baby
laugh.
Baby buggy bumper.
Yeah, there you go.
Rubber baby buggy bunker.
You see bunker?
Bunker.
Like
bunker.
Where the babies? No, I don't know. Okay, so there's something I really want to talk about, and we trash on Xbox a lot, but we always discuss how amazing Game Pass is. They are doing some crazy cool things. In fact, today, even though I hate EA, whatever, they did make some pretty good games. You have 60 more, 60, I can't remember, 68 more games today on Game Pass to play. 60 more. That's crazy. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. Also, those of you that watched us play Outriders not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, they're putting it on Game Pass.
Day one.
I canceled my pre-order, and I'm just going to play it on PC Game Pass. You know, so I applaud. I've always applauded Game Pass for everything that they're doing, and I'll tell you what,
they're making some great moves with it.
If they stopped making consoles and just stuck with this platform and just pushed the Steam away, push the all these other platforms, they could really be a massive contender. I think it's important for them to still make the consoles.
They'd almost be like a monopoly at that point, though.
No, they're far from it. I mean, Steam's never going anywhere. Epic Store now is never going anywhere. I don't know how they make any money because they give everything away, but there's a lot of these places that start all these subscription like things, Uplay, all that crap.
Yeah.
So those are not going anywhere. So
Game Pass is definitely making the right moves. Like
Game Pass is making. That's the point of that whole thing. Thank you, Eric. It's they're making the right moves. They're impressing the millions. I'm incredibly impressed by it.
Yeah. The quality of the service, like the value. What the fuck is that?
I've had minimal.
Either way, yeah, the value for what you're paying for it is fucking
correct.
It's great. I actually recently canceled Game Pass, but it's not because I don't think it isn't worth the money. It's simply because of the fact that I was literally only playing 3 games on it, which was Master Chief Collection, Forza Horizon 4, and the Outer Worlds.
I do play a few more than that, but I get it.
Those were literally the only games in like 6 months of having Games Pass Ultimate. Those are the only games that I played on it.
But you can just turn it on. Turn it off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy those games, which, mind you, I got them discounted because of the fact that I was subscribed to Game Pass, and you get discounts on buying games when you have Games Pass. So while I was still subscribed, I went ahead and bought those games at the discount. This is like over the course of the holidays because they were already on sale, and then I got an extra discount on top of that. I got them on the super cheap, and then I canceled Games Pass. But the thing is, I can just re-up it anytime that a new game comes out or whatever that I don't want to buy new. I'll just get Game Pass for money.
I did that. Re-up it to play Outriders, and Outriders is honestly an amazing experience.
And I'll tell you, we are definitely going to be playing that. I really enjoyed that game, and I'm actually really happy that it's coming out for Game Pass.
Because as a whole, we actually rely on and use Game Pass for PC a lot.
Yeah. That's how
I played the Medium. I played through the Medium, those 2 days that I streamed it, I played through it on PC Game Pass, and it was worth every second of it.
I have to tell you something important, and it's kind of sad. I've turned on my Xbox more in the past month and a half than I have my PS5. Here's why. Here's why. The Series S, little tiny box, got Game Pass on it, all that stuff. But when I don't want to be in this room playing Game Pass on the PC, I'm in there playing it on the Xbox. So it's not that I want to play the Xbox, it's that I want to play Game Pass. Right. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny about that though too is, granted, like I said, I haven't had much time to game lately anyway. So actually I kind of have lately too, and I'm not even talking about a series. I'm talking about a base Xbox One that I've been playing more than my PS4 lately.
Yeah,
but that's just because my friend has been streaming. She's been streaming fucking Overwatch, and I've been playing it with her from time to time.
and it's just one of those things. And like I said, it's not that I wanted to just play the Xbox. I didn't have a desire. It was I wanted Game Pass, and that's where it is.
And as a service, Game Pass is where it's at.
Yeah, and I feel more comfortable moving my Xbox the digital one more than I feel like moving my PlayStation 5 because I don't want to hurt my trophy.
I get that.
You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, I don't want to keep doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's and I will say I when I turned on I've said this before. I'm not going to get too far into it, but when I turned on Grounded on that 4K TV in the living room, I've never seen a more beautiful picture in my life. I still got to show you that, Kelly. By the way, I still got to show you that. You have to witness it like in front of you. You know what I mean? So, what are you gonna do? Right. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really glad Outriders is coming for it. We're gonna play that quite a bit. I also like the fact that since it's coming to Game Pass, there's gonna be more people to match up with if you do have to do runs with random people. And the person that came in with us and ran a few with us, I had no problem with them.
Yeah, they didn't say anything. They just kind of came in, did their own.
Let's
thing.
Just shoot something. Done.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? What was that, Eric?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, well, I heard you start saying something. I was like, okay, go ahead, Kelly.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
It's okay.
With that, I kind of want to move on to the next major thing that happened just today, which was Project Atheia, which is now called Forspoken.
Not Forsaken. I made that assumption.
Yeah, he made that assumption earlier.
Not
Please, Forsaken 64 can stay the fuck in the past.
That's what I thought he said. I'm like, wait, that's already around.
Dave's like Forsaken? There's already a game like that. I'm like, no, Dave, don't drag that game into this.
No,
that's not it.
So it's Okay, so the new name is Foreskin. So what is the game?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's So the game's about me going to a lab where I dipped my penis in a mold, and
nice.
They put sensors all over it and mapped it, and then they put it into a game. It was very simple.
Okay, so the game is actually Forspoken.
Forspoken, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to say real quick. I bet like the Steelbook edition would come with like one of those like. You know how some steelbooks have like the embossed cover where it's like kind of raised up.
Yeah,
it'd be like that though. It would just have like Kelly's penis across it, and it would be like raised up to where you can feel.
Can't see it. You can't see it, but you can feel it.
Yeah, it's just a plain black steelbook, but you can
definitely feel it.
You can feel the veins.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the ridge.
But they wouldn't.
Really high quality, really premium.
Weirdly enough, they would only let me do it hard. You know, I couldn't put a flaccid penis up there.
No, you don't want to do that.
Well, no, the standard edition gets its flaccid.
Yeah,
you gotta get the special edition to get the hard penis.
You gotta pay $130 for this special edition. Yeah,
it's like, well, if I'm gonna buy a dick game, it better be a fucking hard dick. All right,
absolutely.
Like, I'm not buying a damn soft dick game.
Yeah, it's like genital jousting. That one's Kelly's.
Well, you pay $60 and you'll get one.
I've seen it.
I seen it.
Oh god. Okay, Forspoken.
Forspoken, but being for real, this game is releasing in 2022. So literally next year, they're slating it to release, and right now it's for PS5 and PC. So it'll be both of those consoles, but it's an action RPG. And other than the new gameplay, which is in our Discord server under the gaming news tag, you can check that out there. They have some new gameplay. Other than that, we don't really know too much about it, other than if you want to go to the PlayStation blog and check out what they posted about it.
Other than it looks amazing.
It does actually look really good.
Even the screenshots, I'm just like, whoa, what happened?
Oh.
Yeah, I was really interested in that one from the start.
So the reason they called it Project Atheia, though, is because it takes place in this world called Atheia.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Wait.
Kind of like how when the Nintendo GameCube was in development, it was called Project Dolphin because the prototype was actually made out of dolphins. Is why
the gizzard. They just pulled it over a cardboard box and said, "I'd sell that."
They inserted a small disc into it, and they're like, "Yeah, this works."
Yeah. Let's make the disc this big, and I think. For some reason,
the disc is the size of the blowhole.
For some reason, I want this to be handle. So give me a shark tooth. Yep, that'll work. Yep, there's the shark tooth. That's so. Project Atheia. That's the one that kind of looked like the Avatar movie, right? Am I getting the same one? Like it looked like you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna be able to fucking explain it.
Before this, Dave?
Yes. I got stimulated yesterday, so the first thing I did was cocaine and hookers. It was also my birthday, so it kind of worked out really well. By the way, I just want to let you guys know that
there's this place called Diamonds in our hometown, and that's where he did it.
I was going to do cocaine and hookers anyway because it was my birthday.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
because of the stimulus, I was actually able to afford it, and I didn't have to kill the hookers after.
That's right.
It worked out great.
I let them live for once.
No, but I'm telling you, I drank a very, very large amount yesterday and did not wake up with a hangover. So everything was good.
Dude, by the time that I got there, you were on number 8, Grateful Dead, and I was just like, all right.
Yep.
It's going to be an interesting night for
him.
And
then it was 4 Twisted Teas, because I like those anyway. Chugged one of them, and then by the time 10:30 came around, because I started drinking at noontime, by the time 10:30 came around, I'm just like, something's happening. So, I started spinning like a mother.
Dude, I only imagine you did. Nils says, so it's a scented steel book of American sweaty Viking balls. I'll get one. Yeah. Perfect. How many can I sell to you for what price?
Wouldn't you rather take 2?
Yes.
You want the pair, don't you?
Speaking of balls, okay, that's a weird thing. Yesterday we got these
oh yeah, those were amazing.
They were fried buffalo mac and cheese balls, and they were like this big, and they were amazing, absolutely amazing. I loved them. It just reminded me of that. Okay, so I got to tell you guys something. You guys heard me talk about Biomutant. Okay, Biomutant.
Oh yeah,
is
that has a release date now.
Yes, and guess what? May 25th.
Fuck yeah. I actually had that on my list right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
In this general area.
Don't I see all the secrets.
That's the secret to Winter House's 6. Yes. I don't know.
A list of bullshit.
Exactly, yeah.
My unintelligible scribbles that somehow I have to remember what order I want to do.
It happens, man. It happens. Just cross them off when you talk about it. That's all. But Biomutant, I'm very, very excited about it. May 25th. If you haven't seen the video of Biomutant, dude,
they actually just released some new stuff.
Reminds me of an Ewok, but he's not an Ewok. I don't know what kind of animal he is, but he's a fucking badass.
Biomutant is what he is.
Dude, badass.
But that's the thing,
though, the confusion
is that depending on what you do, your character can be different.
Your character, yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, it's a choice-based RPG, so it's,
I'm excited, man. Anyways, I'm so fucking excited about that.
Character creator. I've been drinking.
I know, I can see it. Like, your eyes are like, when you close your eyes, you can see like the red blushiness.
Yo, man, I'm so fucking drunk. Oh, dude.
Oh, shit. Ewok porn? Yes, exactly.
Ewok porn.
Yep. Just a fuzzy little bastard going at porn.
I'd fap to it.
You'd fap to anything. Come on now.
Don't set your standards that high.
I think it's the other way around.
I do, and I will.
And I will,
fap to everything.
But yeah, I'm excited.
I might be fapping right now. You don't even.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You're not my dad. Oh wait, that has nothing to do with it. Oh, never played Biomutant because I'm weird. It's not even out yet, Nils. You living in some sort of weird fucking future where you already have it?
Yeah, Norway.
Oh,
Europe gets things.
There's no way you're playing that
bastards.
game yet.
Dude, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, Kelly, what do you got, buddy?
I've literally made that joke like 20 times.
Eric, I'm curious if you know anything about this, because it kind of just flashed my eye when I was going through some news. But Life is Strange. Let's see.
Getting a remaster.
True Colors. Life is Strange. True Colors. Do you know anything about that? I'm curious. It looks pretty good.
It's again a situation where like literally the only like new game news that I saw was as I'm scrolling through Instagram right before we started the podcast, and I saw like glimpses of what the Game Awards was posting. I saw the controller, and I saw the new Life is Strange game. Yep. It's been teased for like the past week or so. Square Enix has been tweeting about it, saying that there was going to be
that they were making one, but I never saw them announce it, so I was like, "Oh, this must be new."
Yeah, well, yeah, it was over. Like I said, over the course of like the past week, they've been teasing at it. So it was like a soft announcement. I guess they said that they were going to be showing. They said that they were going to be showing a 4th season of Life is Strange, revolving around a new character, but they didn't say anything beyond that. And
it looks pretty good though.
I'm there for it. I'm a big
I'm there for it. I just was curious if you knew any more than me about it, because I saw just what I saw and I was just like, oh,
that means
this must be new.
You've seen as much as I have then.
Sweet. Well, then equally together, we know nothing.
We don't know shit. Welcome to the Winter House Gaming Podcast.
Nailed it.
We talk about not knowing what the fuck we talk about.
You know what? Why don't you do me a favor, Kelly? I have a question for you.
No.
You played a game recently that you were a little excited about, and I heard that you did not have a good time. You turned it off, and you may never, ever play it again.
Oh?
What?
Little Nightmares? Did you have a little bit of a hard time on that game?
Oh, certain parts. I'm not gonna not play that game again, but the controls are so fucked up, dude. Little Nightmares 2, the controls are fucked, man.
I haven't played it yet, but I like the looks of it.
It's such a creative and artistically cool game that's the reason that I want to go back to it. But the controls are making me like, oh, it's cringy how bad the controls are. I don't like them. And
it's like when I think about going back to play The Last Guardian. Like I love
that's
game.
A perfect example.
That did have really weird
controls.
I mean, all of the Team Eco games. Luckily, like the Blue Point ironed out the controls for Shadow of the Colossus a bit in the PS4 remake of it, but even then, like all 3 games by Team Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, The Last Guardian, they're such beautiful games. Like they're just gorgeous and immersive, and everything about them is just awe-inspiring in every single regard. But they just feel like shit to play. And I mean, you can force yourself into like getting into it. Like you can force yourself past that point where you just kind of like forget that you're not enjoying the tactile feel of it, and you just immerse yourself in the world. But like when it comes to like revisiting those games, like I beat The Last Guardian right when it came out. I fucking adored it. I loved it. But actually when I got the PS5, I was loading up some PS4 games just for kicks, just to see how they ran differently on the PS5. And I'm like, oh man, I'm going to go through The Last Guardian again. I still get a platinum that game. Like fucking, I love that game. And like it does run beautifully on PS5. I'll give it that. Man, it looks gorgeous on PS5. But
God,
most things
feels like horse shit to fucking play.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's where I'm at
so bad.
That's where I'm at with Little Nightmares too. There are just things about it as like a semi 3D platformer horror game that just don't make sense control wise to me, and I'm just like, why would you do that? And my brain's just like,
why you do this?
Why you do this?
Have you guys? I don't know what game this is. It's called Lust from Beyond. I just looked over and I was scrolling down, and
that
all of a
BDSM
sudden,
game?
It looks like it. I looked over and all I see is that's Reverse Cowgirl, and those are big, huge knockers. I clicked on it. Right. It's loading, but whatever. Okay, sorry. Lust from the Darkness. If you guys Lust from Beyond.
Hold on a second. I gotta go.
Wait, do you remember the? Wait, no. You remember Lust from the Darkness? Do you remember that gameplay that they showed? And it had this girl in like a bunch of petals, but it was like there was a white mask on her face. Do you remember that?
Persona.
I'm weird. No, this was not Persona. This was not Persona. It was different. Okay, let's digress.
It was Are you fucking talking about American Beauty or Phantom of the Opera? Like,
no, but it looked like
right
that,
now?
and then there was a knife and all this other stuff. I'm gonna look it up.
Didn't Nils try the demo, got scared, and got turned on at the same time?
I'm not really sure
That's
what murder boners are about, but
that's my favorite combination of things to be: horny and terrified.
Oh my god, this
terrifiedly horny.
What the fuck? Okay, look up Lust from Beyond. Anybody, just do it.
All right,
we'll be here when
now.
We'll be here when you get back. Just look the release date trailer. Sign in to confirm your name because you have to be over the age of 7 to watch this stuff. Is that the same? Oh god.
You said Lust from Beyond.
Lust from Beyond.
Driven by desire.
I didn't know games like this existed.
I'm gonna go into incognito.
You might want to. You guys.
What the fuck am I watching?
I'm just 10% saying,
off. Sweet.
I'm just saying, like, it's a little weird.
What the? Did that guy have a fupa?
Yeah. What's that? Wait,
what is that?
Did I just? What the fuck?
All right.
I just saw. What is that? Pleasures. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys Lust from Beyond. That is what the fuck? Don't put your hand in there.
Fuck?
Don't put your fucking hand in there. Oh god.
That's not what a vagina's supposed to look like.
I feel like I'm watching like the BDSM version of like Senua, you know. Oh shit. We're gonna have ants. Dude, that game is
I feel like I watched what Doom would be like if it was like BDSM.
There's a lot of sex in that game. We're not gonna be able to we can't stream that. What? No, okay, that's enough.
That would violate all kinds of terms and services.
Okay, where's that going? Oh, yep. Okay, you know what? I'm done with that.
That's pretty dope.
I was kind of intrigued, to be honest.
Well,
I was kind of intrigued.
You let me know. I will. I don't want to talk in depth about the what's going to happen once you play it, but I think privately it's a great game.
This game is marked. This game is marked as adult only. You're seeing this game because you've agreed to continue to this page. I didn't realize that AO rated games were on Steam. That's interesting.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Oh god, dude,
I mean, I've never.
Steam.
I mean, I'm not surprised necessarily. I just know that most like storefronts and stuff don't have AO rated games.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever just stumbled upon one.
I guarantee you it's on the
surprisingly.
list. I guarantee you it's on the list of Facebook's do not stream.
Oh, obviously. I'm sure anything rated AO is 100%.
Oh shit, I just opened my Steam on the phone and looks like Nils is playing it right now. That was quick, Nils.
I knew it.
Damn, you worked fast, buddy.
Except in Norway, that's probably rated like everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, you can play this as long as you're 8 years old. Are you old enough to get a boner? Yeah, you're old enough to play this game. Welcome to Norway.
You're old enough to reach the bar. You're old enough to play this game.
Yep.
No, I can't believe you guys don't remember that one scene when they're in
You're 12. You're only allowed to play this game if you're drinking while you do
it. Dude, I would drink while playing that game.
Right.
Maybe it's the only way that I could probably survive what I was seeing.
I would jerk while playing that game. Man, that's some erotic pictures in that too. All right.
Dude,
I'm curious.
It has good reviews.
It does. How is it very positive, perverts?
One of the reviews says, "This happened to my buddy Eric." I gotta rate that as a helpful review. Yes, that was a helpful review.
To all Erics out there, watch for this to happen to you.
Exactly. This was incredible. 7.6 hours, all in one take. Got exactly what I wanted from the game. Unfortunately, there's no chapter
selection. It took
selection.
him that long to finish?
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. There's no chapter selection. This game is... Oh, I just saw this happened to my buddy, Eric. Nice.
Sweet.
Lovecraft vibe. A must for Lovecraft erotic gamers. That's crazy.
People seem to fucking love it.
Well done, worth the wait. So I'm stuck in a theater with one bar in health and one of... Oh, no, that wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. The visuals are great. They remind me of a cross between Doom and original Prey and the tiny element of Bioshock.
See, now I definitely got that like weird Doom vibe with like the demons.
I kind of genuinely want to try it now.
Yeah, I do too. To be honest, like after what I saw, I was like, okay, this looks halfway decent. I would try this.
I just bought it.
But it's also really fucked up and I might have nightmares and I need to profusely drink while I do it.
I just bought it.
I have no shame anymore when
I'm
it
gonna
comes to
need a
games I
minute.
play.
Wait. Is it on Steam right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm buying it.
It's on sale right now. It's $17.
Oh, I just paid 20.
Oh shit, that's cheap.
The fuck? How do you rate?
His name's Eric. It happened to him.
It happened to Eric.
Discount.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, what else we got for gaming news? Yo.
Dude, Dave, this pertains
that wasn't gaming news. That was gaming nudes.
Gaming nudes.
Dude, there's porn in every freaking podcast.
This kind of pertains to all of us because we all follow Bandai.
Oh yeah, the story of seasons, pioneer of Olive Town. I remember seeing that.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. That was another kid game I saw. It looks like it's coming to Switch. You're welcome.
Sure. Scarlet Nexus.
Not a kid game.
Scarlet Nexus finally has a release date. So Scarlet Nexus, the game, I've been waiting for this game for a while because it looks pretty dope. June 25th.
Ooh, that's quick.
Yeah,
that's quick. Gotta put it on my list. On my list of things to get.
I'm wondering because Xbox is on their game. I'm wondering if they'll bring it to Game Pass first.
Speaking of Xbox is on their game.
Speculation.
Guys, I'm getting nervous here. Yes, they will. I bet they will. I'm getting nervous about this whole Bethesda thing. Like, you see all the Bethesda games that they put on Game Pass?
All of them.
Pretty much. And I do not... I'm going to say this. This is blasphemy. I'm worried about Skyrim 6 coming.
Oh, Elder Scrolls?
To PS. I don't think it's going to come to PlayStation.
No,
I think they're going to fuck them. I think they're going to
probably
going to
be PC and Xbox only.
Sorry, Eric.
Honestly, I'm at this weird impasse where like people are complaining about the Bethesda thing and saying, "Oh, I hope these games don't become exclusive." Like, I hope they don't become exclusive for the fans of those franchises.
I know, but you still have the Xbox. It's like I'm still gonna fucking play it.
Yeah, and I have a PC, so I mean, whatever. But like, I'm kind of at this point now where like I think about I'm just like, oh no, Bethesda games won't be coming to PlayStation anymore. And then I think about what games that means. I'm like, Fallout. I'm not really a big Fallout fan. Doom. I'm not really a big Doom fan. Fucking Prey. I'm not really a big Prey fan.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls. Even though I'm like, I loved Oblivion back in the day, but I've just kind of fallen out of sorts with it where like it doesn't entice me anymore. I guess I'm gonna get Elder Scrolls 6 when it comes out for sure, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm probably gonna love it. But it's just like thinking about it coming out, I'm not like, oh my god, I can't wait for Elder Scrolls. I'm just kind of like, it's fine. Like I'm not. I can't think of a single Bethesda franchise off the top of my head that like makes me go like, oh man, I won't be able to play that on PlayStation. That bums me out.
To be honest, I'm kind
of. You guys see what
I'm kind
don't
of
give a
the
shit.
same way right now, Eric. I mean.
You see what Ethan wrote? Yes, let it roll off the lips. Xbox is love. Game Pass is love.
Game Pass is love. Game Pass is life.
Yes. All right, go ahead, Kelly. I'm sorry.
To be honest, I feel the same way, Eric. Like the games that I want to play on PlayStation, I can already play on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But like I have Xbox Game Pass on PC. So
yeah, but you got to think about it before the PC things happened, because we never had cool computers to play games.
Well, I mean, we never did, but we're in a situation
but Bethesda didn't acquire.
Matter.
I mean, Microsoft didn't acquire Bethesda until after they've been pushing PC gaming so much.
It felt like yesterday. God,
but even so, like I don't know, like I said, I do feel for the people that don't have good gaming PCs, like the very specific subset of people that like spent all their money on a PlayStation 5 and
or
they're
an Xbox
incredibly
Series X.
hardcore Fallout and
exactly.
Skyrim Elder Scrolls fans and they don't plan on buying an Xbox and they might not be able to play those games. I feel very much for those that very specific subset of people.
Yep.
I love you guys. I see you. I appreciate your plight.
We don't forget where we come from.
I couldn't give a fuck less.
We don't forget where we come from.
Yeah. I don't care personally.
Yeah.
But I care on behalf of you.
Exactly.
Yep.
If anybody does care, Watch Dogs Legion's online multiplayer started today. I have not played it yet. I will be installing it back on my PS5.
Dude, yeah.
And
I'm right
Kelly
there
and I
with you.
will probably be trying to figure it out. You know, maybe
figure it out, Bob.
Hey, if I can figure it out, man.
Figure it out.
I still gotta try the online mode too.
Exactly.
I haven't tried it yet.
Well, Eric, if your work
today?
allows you some sort of time ever,
you can come.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Two other guys that also have the game on PS5.
Who?
Mom?
Yeah, no.
Hey.
Mom? Dad?
What are you gonna do, man?
Hey, yo, Cletus, when did you get your hands on PS5?
That video keeps popping up. Oh, it really wants me to watch that titty shot right there.
Dude, it really does.
Yeah, it's the computer's fault.
No, it did, dude. I was looking down through it, and it says
Dave's like sitting there with the mouse.
Lust from Beyond. The first 30 minutes.
No, it wants me to look at the.
Oh, that's terrible.
He's like squirting the lubriderm into his hands. Oh no! Why is my computer doing this?
Why is everything so sticky?
Oh,
what are you gonna do? We're gonna have ants. Those aren't bad though. Those really aren't bad.
Yeah, there are worse things to get than ants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So one last thing that I want to hit on
go ahead,
before I have nothing else here is a game that Derail posted in the gaming news section that actually looks pretty dope. And it's a PlayStation 4 and 5 exclusive by Focus Interactive. It's called Hired Gun.
Hired Gun, okay.
That sounds like a Focus Interactive game.
Check it out in the gaming news section. By the gameplay that I've seen on it, it actually looks really neat.
Okay.
Oh, it's called Necromunda. Necromunda Hired Gun.
Yeah, Necromunda.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Focus Interactive game. Nothing against them. I love the niche that Focus Interactive falls into, where like they make like AA games, where it's like above indie but not quite AAA.
Right.
And they always have kind of like
super creative but not quite all the way there.
Yeah, they're always kind of cumbersome, and like the titles and stuff are always kind of like, okay, that's the name you went with.
I just saw the right. I just saw the PS controllers, by the way, and it goes down, and then there's one that goes around the wrist.
Yeah, and the one that goes around the wrist is the one that tracks your hand movements.
It's like around, and then the other piece comes up and around like that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Hired Gun does look pretty dope. I'm gonna watch it. It looks like does it say Warhammer 4K meets Doom? Yeah, that's what he wrote on there. I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy and weird. Definitely gonna check that out. You got anything else, guys, before we make a closing?
Try a Bird Dog Maple Whiskey if you want to feel the way I feel right now, which you might not want to. I'm not sure. I'm deciding if I feel good or not.
I won't know until the morning.
It does taste good though. So Bird Dog Maple Whiskey.
Nice.
The jury's out on that one. I do have one closing thing. Apparently, Activision decided that it would be good to fire 190 of their employees without notice.
Activision?
Nice.
Yeah, Activision Blizzard.
Without notice?
Without notice.
Are they being purchased by Xbox also?
No.
No, that's just Activision being Activision.
This is my...
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is my surprised face.
And this is the one that looks like when I have an orgasm. Wow, Kelly. Whoa. We have to talk about that. You're scaring the ladies. and the neighborhood animals.
What ladies? Are you talking about Nils?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Nils is a fucking beautiful gem.
He is.
You watch your tongue.
Beautiful, beautiful
All right.
man.
I didn't say that Nils wasn't beautiful.
Okay, good.
You're beautiful in every single way.
It's true.
No matter what they say.
And I saw your face.
The CEO got $200 million. Hey, fire 100 people, and I'll give you $200 million.
I don't actually remember how to play this. I used to know how to play this.
I'll play backup for you. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car. We're going to Nils' house. I don't
Dave,
know.
cars can't do oceans.
I don't know how to play this, by the way. I just have it.
I was just thinking, I'm like, why do you?
This
have
is
that?
it's
cute.
This is by Ovation.
I was gonna say it's an Ovation. I can
with
tell that.
like 4 strings instead of.
No, this is 8
It's a
string.
ukulele.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
This is an acoustic electric mandolin,
Okay, it's a mandolin.
but it looks like a guitar. But you see what? I have to get it repaired. You see the yeah, right there.
a big old crack.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is beautiful though. See, it's got the little. It's got the little roundy back on it, and it's got the little
Ovations
controls.
are nice. I know.
Yeah, dude.
Right here is Ovation.
This thing's
Yeah.
tiny. And look, it's just you hold it on yourself with a shoestring. You just choke yourself with it.
Badass.
One of these days, I'm going to learn how to play at least one song. I can play the intro to Sweet Child of Mine, but it does not sound great on that. I bet it would if my fingers were smaller. Yeah, you can't handle this meat and ass, says Nils. All right, guys, we're going to be out of here. Thank you very much for listening to us just talk about things. We love you guys dearly. I don't know which number of podcast this is, so I'm going to stop numbering them because to me it's completely irrelevant at this point.
It's probably number 420. Blaze it, bro.
Oh yeah.
I just I don't-
From now on, every single one of them is going to be
420 Blaze.
Number
podcast
420.
The 90s called. They said thank you.
420. Sweet.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Love ya. Peace.
Love y'all.